Well, here we are, it's Christmas time, okay, and here we are on our Facebook Live, our Christmas Facebook Live. We've got 2 beers tonight as it's Christmas, so hopefully we're starting to feel a bit festive. I know it's tier 4 as bad as that, but we can still feel festive, and what more way to make you feel festive than some lovely beers. So, I'll just stop that so it's sort of, we don't have that playing all the way through, a bit of Wizard there, my lovely 70s music. So, a couple of beers for tonight. So, we've got our first beer of the night, Christmas Dickie. Now, this one, if you want to try this, get in quick. We've only got a few bottles of it left in the shop, so get in quick if you want it. So, it's our Christmas festive version of our normal Billericay Dickie. Billericay Dickie, of course, our best bitter, one of our top sellers all year round. And for Christmas, we make a festive version of it. So we don't put any spices in it. Sometimes people sort of say, oh, there's spices in it. No, we're not really into sort of those spicy sort of Christmas beers. This one we just make it a little bit stronger, slightly darker, slightly richer. Okay, so it's 4.6% compared to 4.9%. And if we hold that up to the light, we can see nice and clear. And it's sort of slightly darker than our normal Billericay Dickie. And so it's nice, a little bit richer. And I say a little bit stronger, a little bit darker. So let's just taste that. That really is gorgeous. It is just lovely. There, this time of the year at Christmas, yeah, you can have something a little bit stronger there. 4.2% is okay, sort of as a lovely sort of session beer all year round. But at Christmas time, maybe you want something a little bit stronger, and a 4.6% Christmas Dickie is just really hits the note of a lovely Christmas beer. It's great. So in one of our Billericay glasses this time. So yeah, so these are available in the shop. So really make a great present. We've got these lovely stemmed ones, and we've also got lovely pint glasses as well. So as I was saying, one of the main things I want to say tonight is the shop's still open. A lot of people think because yeah, we've gone to tier 4 and everyone's a bit surprised by that. But it doesn't actually affect us too much. We class it off-licensed brewery shop. That's classed as essential retail, and I think you'll all agree that getting your beer in is essential retail. So we can stay open as a shop, and we're not closing down. Obviously, the bar has long been closed down, and I don't know when we're going to be able to open that again. It's got to be viable. It's got to be safe. But at the moment, where we can keep the shop open, we can keep getting the beer to you so you can enjoy it at home, and you can still get a great Christmas at home, even if it's going to be very different from normal. So, shop's open as normal. Those of you who have ordered in your Christmas beers, we've got massive orders ready to go out this week, either be collected or delivered. They'll still go out as normal. Don't you worry about that. Your beers are still there, and we'll get those beers to you. So if you've got a Christmas order, don't worry. It's still going to go out to you. Don't worry. And if you haven't got your Christmas beers yet, then you can still come into the shop and get your beers. Obviously, safety is a priority always at times, and of course with our area being such a bit of a hotspot for COVID at the moment, we've got to be really careful. So one family or one bubble group at a time in the shop. So if someone else is in the shop, please do wait outside. And if you're coming for a collection, then you shouldn't need to come to the shop at all. Just tell us, we'll come and all the beers are ready for you in the brewery. We can just bring them out to you, and you can take them home, and you can enjoy those beers. So we also do click and collect. So if you want to just even minimise the contact even more, you can order online, you can phone us up, you can pay online, and we can just have the beers ready for you to collect there. As I say, Christmas Dickie, it's the last 2 bottles of that. So if you do want to get some bottles of Christmas Dickie in, I really would recommend that you get in there tomorrow. The shop's open tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday, 9 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock at night. And then on Christmas Eve, I'm going to be there really bright and early, 8 o'clock in the morning. For if anyone's got their last minute beers, they need to get 8 o'clock in the morning, and then we'll start, and then we'll close promptly at 3 o'clock. Sadly, we don't have, obviously, a lot of you are used to those really busy and manic Christmas Eves in the bar, and we can't have that anymore, sadly. Well, I can't this year. I think I'm very confident we'll be back to that next year. We just have to miss it this year. And but we can still make sure that if you've got last minute beer needs, we can get them to you on Christmas Eve, and we can get them to you every day of this week as well. So we've got bottles of Christmas Dickie. We've got still a few bagging boxes of it, the poly pins of it. So if you do want to enjoy your real ale at home, then we've still got some of those in there. There's a lot of them pre-ordered, but we've got a few spares. So if you do want to have a poly pin for drinking your real ale at home, then get in there as quick as you can, because you'll get the best choice there. We've got 5 pints, 9 pints, 18 pints, so you can have your own pub at home. You can still enjoy great beer at home during the Christmas time. And if you want perhaps a bit less, then we've also got beers on draft at the moment in the shop. So if you've got a container, you can bring that container in. We can fill it up with some draft beer. We normally will have the Christmas Dickie on, the Christmas Blonde, and the next Christmas beer that I'm going to taste in a moment. So you can normally have those there, and maybe 1 or 2 others as well. So if you want to actually have beer at home, so you can bring in containers, or you can buy one of our containers. We've got 2 pints and 4 pint containers. So if you want to have real ale at home, from that fresh from the cask or fresh from the keg, then we can get that to you as well. We'll be doing that on Christmas Eve until the beer runs out. But we say get in as early as you can on Christmas Eve, because we're not going to put any more beers on in the middle of Christmas Eve. So get in as early as you can if you want to take away. 2 o'clock, very latest to get in, I'd say, for your takeaway beer. So anyway, so that's some of the things of how you can get your real ale at home. That was Christmas Dickie, 4.6%, lovely amber ale. Let's have a look at it again. Let's have another little sip of that. It's a wonderful beer, really is. And then our next beer, we looked at Christmas Blonde a while ago, so just to remind you, Christmas Blonde, other beer that we've already looked at on Facebook Live, that's our Billericay Blonde with actually some oranges added to it, our festive ingredients there. It's lovely, refreshing beer, but with that orange makes it a bit festive, a little bit of zest there. Just a warning, some of the bottles, you actually do get little bits of orange beer floating around in there. It really adds to the flavour, it really is gorgeous. So if you sort of pour it and you sort of got a little bit of cloudiness to it, a little bit of haze in there, it's actually the piece of the oranges in there that gives you that amazing flavour. So anyway, that's 2 Christmas beers. Our third one, this is actually our first Christmas beer we did, which is Black Christmas. That's a beer in its own right. We don't make anything similar to, well, we didn't make anything, I suppose we do make Pilgrim Fathers now, which is similar to this, but this was a beer for its own right for many times, and it's really one of my favourite beer styles. It brings together 2 of my great beer styles, the Porter and the IPA together. It's called a Black IPA, which is a bit of an oxymoron, a black pale ale, but basically what it is, it's got the characteristics of both a Porter, when you look at it, and the aroma and the hops of an IPA. So, okay, let's open that up. Black Christmas, 5% ABV. We pour that there. I think we came up with this name. We didn't know what to call this, and I remember, I think it was Andy, who owns the Mile and a Third Micropub in Southend. I think it was him actually who came up with the name of this. Well, we're having a drink one night. We want to brew it for the Rochester Beer Festival, and we didn't know a name for it, and we came up with Black Christmas. So yeah, great beer. So there you go, lovely head on it, lovely dark ale. So it looks like it's going to be a porter, so you've got all those characteristics you get of a porter, but we put loads of American hops in there. We dry hop it, so you get the best of both worlds. 2 of my favourite beers coming together in there, and there's some great there are some great black IPAs out there that's an inspiration. I think the first one I had was Windsor and Eton Conqueror. The Colonel do a great black IPA. Weird Beer, now I can't remember the name of the Weird Beer one, but it's again a great 5 O'Clock Shadow, I think it's called. Yeah, they're black IPA. And can we remember the Beavertown one? I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but again, they do a great black IPA as well. It'll come to me in a moment. But our black IPA, yeah, it takes the qualities as well. It's great. It's lovely to say that great 2 combinations come together: the porter and the hops of a IPA. Really is a wonderful beer. So we've got bottles of that. We've still got a reasonable number of bottles of those, but I still say get in there today or no, it's not tomorrow. Today, too late for today, sadly. I'd say Monday or Tuesday if you want to get sure of getting some of those black IPA, the Black Christmas bottles, getting there quickly for those. But we've also got some of the bagging boxes as well of that. But again, get in there quickly if you can. So, other things we've got in the shop, I mentioned about, obviously, the bottle selection. We've still got 15 different bottles of our beer in the shop, which is an amazing selection. And the Christmas beers will probably sell out fairly soon. Our Pilgrim Fathers, we're down to the very last 3 bottles of those. But we'll still have probably something like 10, 11 bottles by Christmas Eve still available to you, 10, 11 different beers for you to take home. So it's a great selection still there. In previous Christmases, we've got Christmas Eve, and yeah, you come in, you perhaps only have a choice of 2 or 3 different beers, but we think we're going to have a much better selection for you this time round. Okay, so great gift packs as well. If you want to get your gift packs in as well, we've got a great selection of gift packs: 2 bottles, 3 bottles, 6 bottles, 12 bottles. Gifts for other beer lovers you know, or gifts for yourself as well. And of course, you can join our beer club as well, so you can join that to give you 6 or 12 bottles per month. You can get a subscription for that for 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months now. Again, make a great gift for someone to give them that first little taste of the beer club. Okay, so we realise, just have another sip of that, it's so wonderful. Yeah, we realise it is a very different Christmas this year. It's going to be, but we're determined to get our beer to you. We're still determined that you will have a great Christmas. It's going to be very different. We really miss not seeing you around the bar, and we really miss that side to you. So do keep in touch. We're planning to have a virtual pub night on Christmas Eve. So if you're interested in that, just do message me and I'll send you the Zoom link for that. Or keep watching our members Facebook page if you're a member of that, and you can hopefully join us for a little bit of festivities on Christmas Eve. So, as I say, we really miss you. We will get back to normal one day. It's really important this Christmas, obviously, to keep yourself safe, but it's also important to remember you can have some great festivities as well. You can still enjoy a great beer. We will get back together again. We really miss you. We love to see you at the Micropub. We'll see you soon. But remember, the shop's still open. Tier 4 hasn't affected that. We are still here serving you beer. You can still come and get your great beers off us and still enjoy them over Christmas. So thanks for your support through the year. You've been really great. It's been excellent sort of seeing all the support from our customers. You're brilliantly loyal, and the support you give us has been amazing this year. I'm really thankful to the support that we've got. And I think we really look forward to seeing you again in the new year. We don't know when we'll be open again as a bar, but remember, you can still come into the shop and still say hello to us. We're really great to see you, even if you only just pop in to say hello. It's really great to see all our regulars there. We will get back to normal, don't worry, we will. As the Queen said in her speech, we will meet again. Okay, so, great to see you there. Have a very Merry Christmas, and hopefully enjoy lots of our beer there. Let's have a bit more Wizard. Right, cheers and Merry Christmas.